Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this.
There is some breaking news. Reports out there. Dillon Mitchell of Texas has withdrawn from the NBA draft. He will head back to the Longhorns for next season. Any reaction to this news? Obviously, a versatile, explosive player, just wasn't able to put it all together offensively this past year.
I talked to him earlier tonight, and he had a tough decision. He was very torn, but I think he was a guy who he's so smart, and he understood he was going to be drafted somewhere in the early part or mid part of the second round, and he felt like with another year and being able to play in the wing, that's the big thing. Is right now Texas doesn't have a wing, and ultimately, if he can pair with Tyrese Hunter and Max Abmas, and then you have Disu and Shedrick up front, can Dillon Mitchell become a competent three-point shooter? Can he? That's the big, he's got to shoot it. He's got to have confidence in it and shoot it. And it may not go in early, but I think ultimately the kid's super talented. He's almost too selfless, and he was last year. He's got to be a little bit more selfish next year. But I love Dillon Mitchell. I hope it works out. And I think he made the right decision here.
Yeah, he absolutely did. And the one thing I will say about him is this. John Henson, who is on our network, has known him for a while. They're both from the Tampa area. And I believe Dillon played for his AAU team when he was like 15, 16 years old, something like that. Goodman, correct me if I'm wrong there.
Yeah.
He raves about Dillon Mitchell, about what he is as a player, about what he did not have the opportunity to show last year when he was at Texas, raves about him as a kid. And look, John Henson's been around, man. Like, he played on some really good North Carolina teams. He played on some really good teams in the NBA. He played for 11 years in the NBA. He knows a thing or two about good basketball players. So if he's going to say, and he's also not the kind of guy that's going to BS us. So I'm very interested to see what Dillon Mitchell can be with another year of seasoning in college, with maybe a more expanded, more confident role offensively. I think there are going to be good things coming, and I'm excited to see this Texas team, man. Like I really like the pieces that they've put together with this group. Our partner for today's episode is Athletic Greens. I started taking AG1 during the college basketball season, and I loved the impact that it had on my energy levels. I'm a big coffee in the morning guy, but by the time that the afternoon would hit, I needed another boost. AG1 helped me tremendously, especially on those days when I didn't want to get up off the couch and go hit the gym. Their tagline is AG1 is comprehensive health and the power of habit in one. And man, that could not be more true. It's nearly impossible to eat and drink in a healthy manner in the month of February and the month of March when you are in my business. And AG1 was exactly the supplement that I needed to improve my gut health and cover my nutritional basis for the day. I've continued that into April. I've continued that into May, and I'm going to continue that the rest of the summer. All I have to do is mix a scoop of AG1 with some water, or maybe add it into a smoothie, and I'm ready to go. Do it after lunch, and you'll be ready to go for the rest of the day. If a comprehensive solution is what you need from your supplement routine, then Athletic Greens is giving you a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. Go to athleticgreens.com/field68. That's field 68, FIELD, the number 6, the number 8, and you can get yours now. So check it out and help support this show. Thanks. I think they can be really good.
They're gonna be able to get any shots up with Abmas in the fold and Hunter in the fold.
I think they will.
Like, the only thing is like I thought he was be better suited in the pros.
Really?
Okay, so listen, I talked to a bunch of NBA GMs about him, and they were all like he should go back because they felt like he might not be ready. While he'll be in the G League, we know next year if he went to the pros. While he may get more time with a shooting coach, it'll be harder for him playing against grown men right now in the G League. That part will be more difficult. The time in practice and development will be beneficial, but it might hurt him in his confidence playing against grown men in the G League.
Yeah, and he needs, I don't think he's a guy that necessarily needs reps with the jump shot as much as he needs reps in live game action and figuring out how to do this stuff that he does in practice and have that translate over to a basketball game. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying, T.O.?
Like, it sounds like a perfect G League opportunity.
He needs confidence. He needs confidence.
But
That's what he
see,
needs.
but when you're in the G League and you're one of those guys, every play is for you. You're gonna find confidence, so they're just gonna force it to you.
But if you're not ready for it, and those are men.
But athletically, he's ready for it.
Athletically, he's not. Is he ready? Like, I don't know. I mean, you may be right. I think he had one of the tougher decisions. Here's what I would say.
It was a tough decision. I tend to lean the other way because of what he needs. But I'm not sure he's going to get at Texas.
But here's the problem. Here's the one problem. If he goes 42, that NBA GM doesn't have anything invested in him. It's not on that GM's resume of like, if he gets it out of the second round pick, that's great. Right. But if he doesn't, no big deal. If he picks him next year and he plays his way at 22, it's a different ball game. So the investment, that's to me, the biggest thing is in a year from now, Tio, even if he has another year, kind of like he had this past year, maybe a little bit better, he's still going to be drafted 30 to 45.
That's a good point.
Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field of 68 content.